as the world becomes more alive to the vagaries of climate change and the need to urgently make the necessary amendments in our lives to safeguard the planet. Businesses are increasingly adopting the circular economy as not just an alternative business model, but as a central management practice towards building a sustainable future.
Now, the Kenya Breweries Limited has embraced extended producer responsibility through the Rudisha initiative, a shift from single-use bottles in the spirits business to the returnable glass model. Let's get more from our very own Mary Mwoki in this week's Citizen Planet.
About 130 million tons of glass are produced around the world every year, with restaurants and pubs estimated to send over 200,000 tons of glass to landfills annually. As part of its environmental sustainability program, the Kenya Breweries Limited, through the Rudisha initiative, seeks to shift from single-use bottles used for its spirit business to the returnable glass model. It's a busy morning at the Kiseki Recycling Center in Machakos. The waste management and recycling startup is one of the partners contracted by KBL as part of the Rudisha initiative. And here, they collect spirit bottles from bars and other end users all over the country. Once delivered in these sacks, workers get down to business immediately. They begin with sorting the bottles according to size and decapping them.
Rudisha targets the 250 ml bottles of various brands. These include AAA's, Chrome, Captain Morgan, Mr. Dowell's and others. We collect upwards of 100,000 bottles that are delivered to Kiseki, processed and dispatched to breweries for reuse as either a Rudisha bottle or a converted glass that can be used in any households, homes and bars.
The bottles are then packed in crates ready for shipping to the KBL plant in Ruaraka for recycling. For bottles that cannot be recycled due to defects, these workers here have a solution, armed with the belief that glass can be infinitely recycled without losing quality and repurposed into new products. KBL and its partners are determined to ensure no glass ends up in landfills.
During the Rudisha process, bottles do crack during handling. Remember I said it's manual handling. So the cracked bottles can also be converted into a glass. We wash the bottle, we decap the bottle, and then we convert it to a glass, to a vase, or to a bulb holder, or even an ashtray.
As part of its sustainability plans, the Kenya Breweries Limited has set an ambitious target to eliminate all its waste to landfills by the year 2030. The brewer has fully embraced the circular economy, which it believes is an effective weapon for fighting waste pollution. The Rudisha initiative has not only opened employment opportunities, it has proved to be a critical tool for the beer manufacturer to combat the perennial issue of counterfeit alcoholic drinks.
For a counterfeiter, you need access to the product, an authentic product. If you look at the Kenya Breweries bottles, they are embossed on Eabl quality guarantee bottles. So these bottles, once they are available, anybody can use them and package product and brand it as a brewery's product. But with Rudisha, then we are taking away the availability of these bottles.
In this case, it's quality guaranteed glass. And this glass can be used for more than up to 11 times. And this way we've been able to manage the impact of our operations, of our waste to the environment.
KBL says its spirits business has relied on single-use glass bottles for decades. Borrowing from its success with the returnable beer bottles, the organization came up with Rudisha initiative aimed at ensuring all bottles from its spirit business are returned and recycled as part of its extended producer responsibility, and also ensuring the business cuts down its carbon footprints.
One of the targets that we have is to ensure that we are net zero by 2030. It's just ensuring that we reduce the amount of waste that we send to the landfills and ensuring that we can recycle as much as we can from all our packaging materials.
Through Rudisha, we are promoting circularity and responsible waste management, which is connected with corporate governance through various aspects that involve responsible business practices, regulatory compliance, and ethical considerations, thereby doing business the right way.
Back at the Kiseki recycling plant, no glass goes to waste. What cannot be recycled or repurposed is crushed into cullets and sent back to glass bottle manufacturers, which helps in reducing carbon emissions because the melting temperature of the cullet is approximately 30% lower than that of the bottle. Mary Mwoki, Citizen TV.